All right, I'm rendering the most latest 360 video, and the kids are asleep, and this render's taking forever, and actually had to restart it. And so, to pass the time, I want to go over the top 10 reasons in 2022 that you don't want to move to Oklahoma. So, if you're thinking about moving to Oklahoma and you want to know some of the negatives on reasons not to move to Oklahoma, this is the video for you. Full disclosure, I live in Oklahoma. I don't mind it. I've been here 35 years. 4 years I was in the Navy, 2 years I was in California. But if you are moving here and you're weighing your options and you want to know 10 things that people don't tell you about, that's what this video is all about. So stick around and enjoy the video. And at the end, if you enjoy it enough, give me a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, you don't know who I am, my name is Josh Barnett. Team of agents that I work with at Realty and I make these videos to help people who are relocating to, moving to, and moving within Oklahoma City metro area, Stillwater metro area, get a better idea of what it's like living in, cost of living, moving to neighborhoods, homes, driving areas of town. Videos for the consumer like yourself, because we're constantly getting, text messages, emails, website registrations, website questions about what it's like to move to Oklahoma City, Stillwater metro area, and we absolutely love it. And we'd love to earn your business too. You'd like the video, you like the other videos, you want to work with us, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. The group of agents that I work with, eXp Realty and I, we're here to earn your business. Now let's get into today's video. The top 10 reasons you don't want to move to Oklahoma. All right, reason number 10. Back when Mrs. Fallon was the governor, which was one governor ago, maybe 2 sessions ago, maybe 1 session ago, there seemed to be a lot more earthquakes than normal. And some people, I'm not a scientist and I don't claim to be, a real estate salesman, I help people move to Oklahoma, claim that it was the salt water disposal injection wells that were causing all those earthquakes. So if you have concerns about earthquakes, just Google earthquakes in Oklahoma, and of course different sites will show up. I think one of them's the USGS Geological Earthquake Tracker site. That one should have good information on it, so just look it up and weigh that option for yourself. If you don't like earthquakes and we get another legislative body that allows saltwater injection wells to go on, we might start having them again. So reason number 10, earthquakes. Reason number 9, Oklahoma in general is not walkable. Yeah, Oklahoma City is one of the largest cities in the union, but it's not like it's a walkable city. I mean, you got to have a car. You've got to have a car to get around. And if you're looking for walkable, there's little pockets of the city that you could do walkability at. But as far as like being super walkable overall, it's not. You'll have to stay in your own little area. That's reason number 9. Reason number 8, we have extreme weather. We definitely have extreme weather. And what I mean by that is a couple months out of the year, it's hot. It's over 110 degrees. Sometimes it's 118 degrees. An air conditioning system is only rated to lower the degrees by 20 degrees. So I get some calls from people who aren't used to Oklahoma weather after they buy a house here in the summertime, and they're like, I've got my AC set on 70, but it won't get below 80. Well, when it's 120 degrees outside, it can't. That's what the home inspectors tell me. That's what the heat and air techs tell me. You're going to get 20 degrees of difference from the outside weather on the inside, and that's about the best the air conditioner can do. Now, if you've got a super, super tight, energy efficient house, of course it's going to do better. There's no outside air coming in. You've literally got to have a fresh air vent to get the outside air into the home. But if you got a regular home, the I mean, 20 degrees difference. If it's 120 degrees outside, and you're getting the house down to 100, that's what it's supposed to do. So extreme weather, and in the cold, oh my gosh, sometimes we have some horrible cold weather. It's it's just gross. It really is. Extreme weather. Number 7, if you don't like guns, you might not want to move here because it's a constitutional carry state. So I don't know exactly what that means. And when I look up the state statute, there's so many legal words there. It's a state statute, of course there is. But reach out to your local attorney or reach out to an Oklahoma attorney and ask them more about what the Oklahoma constitutional carry laws mean. Consult an attorney for that. But I'll be shopping anywhere and there's people carrying guns on their hips, and it doesn't bother me none, you know. But if it bothers you to see guns out in public and people just carrying them on their hips, that's something you want to think about because they do it here. Number 6. So with our extreme weathers, not only do we have extreme summers and extreme winters, but we also have extreme weather days. Like literally, like at one part of the day, it might be 80 degrees, nice, and then by the end of the day, it can be below 30. Seriously, it really can. Or in the morning when you wake up, which is just more normal, more typical, it could be 30 degrees, and then at the end of the day, it could be 74. So not only do we have extreme months, but we also have extreme days in weather. So that's something to keep in mind too. That's reason number 6. You may not want to move to Oklahoma if you don't want to carry two sets of clothes with you. You know, a cold weather clothes and then a summertime clothes. Reason number 5, you may not want to move to Oklahoma. We have, at least it appears when I'm driving around looking at neighborhoods, showing houses, stuff like that, it appears that we have just as much medical marijuana dispensaries as we do liquor stores. And we got a bunch of liquor stores. It's kind of funny actually. I'm sure the liquor store business took a huge hit when medical marijuana was approved and came to the state, because I see just as many medical marijuana places as I see liquor stores. And I'm serious. I really do. In some towns, I don't see a liquor store. I just see the medical marijuana business or the dispensary. So that's something to keep in mind. If you don't like the marijuana, there's a lot of marijuana dispensaries here. Reason number 4, you may not want to move to Oklahoma. You don't get to pick your electric company. What? I know. Whoever has the pole there, whoever has the hookup there, that's who you have to use. And supposedly, the state regulates their rates. I know. It's true. It's true. That's reason number 4. You don't get to pick your utility companies. Reason number 3, there's casinos everywhere. There's a ton of casinos everywhere. Almost every town I go to, I see a casino. So side note, if you don't like casinos, you're not going to want to move here because there's a lot. If you're trying to get away from the gambling, don't move to Oklahoma. There's a lot of options for gambling. So keep that in mind. Man, we are moving right through these. Reason number 2 that you don't want to move to Oklahoma is we have what's called hailstorms. Imagine softball or baseball size chunks of ice being slammed down into your car, into your house, into your roof, into your garden. Like what are softball and baseball chunks of ice going to do to your garden? What's it going to do to your car? Now, I'm not saying they're always that big. You know, I don't hear a ton of reports about them being that big. But we do have hailstorms, and that's something you want to keep in mind. If you're scared of flying chunks of ice coming down and hitting things, Oklahoma might not be the right place for you. And then reason number 1 that you don't want to move to Oklahoma, and they've made movies about it, is the tornadoes. Imagine a cyclone. Imagine imagine a giant vacuum being swept across the land and sucking everything up and just throwing it out randomly. It happens. Do people survive tornadoes? Do people live around tornado areas? Yeah. Look at the population of Oklahoma. A lot of people live here, and there's tornadoes here all the time, every year. Check it out. National Weather Association, I believe they have a map of everywhere that tornadoes go. Everywhere that tornadoes have been. It's pretty much everywhere. Everywhere there's been a tornado. But verify that on your own. Can you still live here with the tornadoes? Yes. Lots of people live in Oklahoma, but we do have tornadoes. So side note. Now, that concludes our list of reasons, top 10 reasons you wouldn't want to move to Oklahoma. A quick summary of those items are earthquakes, possibly. Oklahoma is not a walkable state. We have extreme weather months. We're a constitutional carry state. One day we could be in the 70s, and at the end of the day be in the 30s. Oklahoma allows people to buy marijuana, and it's as prominent as liquor stores. You don't get to pick your utility companies. There's casinos everywhere. We have hailstorms, and we have tornadoes. So if you're looking for some reasons not to move to Oklahoma, those are 10 of them that you can use. But at the same time, too, we got great cost of living. People are fairly nice here, and I don't know. I've been here 34 years. Yeah, 34 years. It's what I call home, and lots of other people do too. So watch some of my other videos. It'll tell you more of the pros about living in Oklahoma, and they won't be so negative. But I just wanted to get this out there. If you're thinking about moving to Oklahoma in 2022, here are 10 reasons that you wouldn't want to. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching the video. Give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, share it with all your friends. When you're relocating to, moving to, or moving within Oklahoma, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. The group of agents that I work with at eXp Realty and we're here to earn your business. And we absolutely love it. See you guys on the next clip.